Hello and welcome back. This is Metal Rocker 86, here again reviewing another album. You know something? I've yet to review a Mötley Crüe album, so here we go with Girls, Girls, Girls. Mötley Crüe started out in 1981, and they're from Los Angeles, California. The band members are known for their hard lifestyles, and they've all had their fair share of legal troubles. Their genres include heavy metal, glam metal, and hard rock. They have gone through a few different band members and released 9 studio albums. Girls, Girls, Girls is one of them. On to the album. Girls, Girls, Girls is the 4th studio album released by Mötley Crüe, and it was released on May 15th of 1987. It is a 4-time platinum in the US and a 2-time platinum in Canada. It ranked 2nd on the US Billboard 200 and 4th on Canada's RPM 100. It consists of 10 tracks and altogether is about 40 minutes long. On lead vocals is Vince Neil. On guitar and backing vocals is Mick Mars. On bass and backing vocals is Nikki Sixx. And finally, on drums, piano, and backing vocals is Tommy Lee. Now on to the songs, all of which the lyrics were written by Nikki Sixx, except where stated otherwise. This first song was written by Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee, and it was also released as a single. It's called Wild Side. This one is quite up-tempo and has great energy. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the guitars. They'll get you rockin' and your head will be banging. The drums are pretty hard in this one too. The lyrics were written about what it was like for the band living in Los Angeles, both the good and the bad. This was a great song to start the album with, and it really gets you pumped. Things are still up-tempo in this next one. It was also released as a single, and it was written by Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, and Mick Mars. It's the album's title song, Girls, Girls, Girls. Instrumentation. It starts off with the sound of a motorcycle's engine revving. Then it goes into an awesome guitar riff with some background drums. The energy here is high, and your head will be banging. I should probably not describe the lyrics in this day and age, but this was another great song on the album. Now we get to my favorite song on the album. It's still up-tempo, and it was written by Nikki Sixx and Mick Mars. Dancing on Glass. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the catchy guitar riffs in this one, which will also get you rockin'. But you can hear the drums and a bell in the background. I interpret the lyrics as being about drug addiction and overdose. On one Valentine's Day in the 80s, Nikki Sixx actually overdosed. This was also an awesome song on the album. Now, we get to Bad Boy Boogie, which was written by Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, and Mick Mars. The tempo slows down here a little. Instrumentation. I get a blues feel in this one with the main focus on the guitars, and they're pretty hard. You can also hear the drums in the background. But for one of the choruses, all you can hear is the drums. This is another one I should probably not describe the lyrics for in this day and age, but it was another great song on the album. Now the tempo slows down even more, and Nikki Sixx wrote this one. It's called Nona. Instrumentation. The main focus again is on the guitars, but they're a little more soothing in this one. I get the feeling that this song was written as a tribute to Nikki Sixx's grandmother, whose funeral he could not attend because he was too intoxicated. This was an okay song on the album. Now the tempo speeds up and the energy is back. Nikki Sixx also wrote this next one. It's called 5 Years Dead. Instrumentation. The main focus again is on the guitars with the rockin' riffs, but you can also hear the drums in the background. There is also a part where it goes quiet for a bit with a cool guitar solo. I interpret the lyrics as being about a wanted criminal who is back in town. This was a good song on the album. Now the tempo really speeds up, and the energy is ultra high as we get to All in the Name of... It was written by Nikki Sixx and Vince Neil. Instrumentation. It starts off with some drums for a few seconds. Then the guitars steal the show with the awesome riffs that'll get you headbanging. There is also an awesome solo in this one. I should also probably not describe the lyrics in this day and age, but it was an amazing song on the album. Now we get to Something for Nothing, and it was also written by Nikki Sixx and Vince Neil. Instrumentation. The guitar riff in this one is really catchy, but you can also hear the drums in the background. As for the solo in this one, it's rockin'. I should also probably not describe the lyrics in this day and age, but it was another good song on the album. Now the tempo slows down as we get to You're All I Need, which was written by Tommy Lee and Nikki Sixx, and it was also released as a single. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the guitar and keyboard with some background drums. It sounds very soothing. The song is about a guy who can't live without his girlfriend, and I should probably stop there to keep this rated G. This was an okay song on the album. Now, we get to the final song on the album, and it's a live cover of an Elvis Presley song originally written by Jerry Leiber and Mike Stoller, Jailhouse Rock. This one is quite up-tempo. Instrumentation. The guitars sound very hard in this one, but you can also hear the drums in the background. The song is about a guy who's in prison and gets everyone rockin'. This was a good song to end the album with, despite it being a cover. So what did I like about this album? I really enjoyed this one. The songs were all very well written, they were in the right order, the instrumentation sounded great, as did the vocals. There is nothing I would change about this album. To conclude this, Girls, Girls, Girls is definitely worth listening to. Well, that's the end of this review. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, rock on!